Welcome to Anime Out of Context, a comedy review show where a man completely immersed in anime culture torments his co-host, who is only allowed to watch the shows featured here. If you'd like to support the show, you can do so at patreon.com/animeoutofcontext. Alongside over 100 hours of exclusive bonus material, all episodes uploaded to Patreon are completely ad-free, even to non-patrons. Thank you for listening, and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Anime Out of Context, the show where I attempt to explain the sometimes weird, sometimes wonderful, but always hilarious world of anime.
And if I were to describe this podcast in 2 words or less, I would describe it as a really good time.
I'm Shaun Rollins.
I'm Remington Chase.
Why do I feel like that you're not being completely honest with me?
Hey man, I'm riding high off of the Patreon pre-banter, so that's about all I have. But if I think back to last week, no, that is abysmal. That hurts. Deeply.
Honestly, the high from our pre-banter is pretty good here. Like we're doing right.
So Shaun,
yep.
I you've been mistreating me.
Hey, I feel like the pattern of one bad, one good, one bad isn't mistreatment.
Oh, but man, the bad that you've been showing me. It hurts so much. I mean, but if that's the pattern, if we want to lock in that pattern, then this should be one good. What? This should be one good.
Well, I mean, you said the pattern wasn't working for you, Rem, so, surely it would be time for a change.
But if it's that pattern, we can keep it going one more week.
Just the one more week, then we can abandon the pattern.
Yes, very much so.
I mean, if anything, Rem, you should be grateful. When you weren't around, I showed some heinous shit as well. So really, the pattern isn't really all that clear to begin with in the first place.
I'm still looking forward to on the AnimEighties Patreon, where Mackenzie from the AnimEighties podcast will cover what was it? What show was it that I didn't choose last week?
Oh, I think it was Yoa Yoa Sensei or something like that.
I can't wait to hear his thoughts.
I mean, he may kill you. He may come down from Canada, come stateside, kill you, and go away.
Their Patreon. Anyway, so yeah, you've been a villainous little boy. I understand that.
Yep.
We all understand that. And so I'm just hoping that you will find it in your. I'm hoping that the Grinch's heart will grow 3 times this day. You know,
just the heart.
Well, I mean, depending on how Christmas dinner goes, baby.
Well, Rem, I figured it's been a minute since we've done something a little off-kilter.
I don't know, I'm feeling pretty off-kilter after last week, but
yeah, but that's through, that's not because of the show. That, the show itself didn't throw you off-kilter. It was, everything surrounding the show, rather.
Sure, it's just the emotional effect.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm hoping that this means we're getting into some freak shit.
I wouldn't, well, I suppose that depends on your perspective. Looking at the cover sheet for this. But Rem, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You like bears?
Yeah, sure. Bears are, many would say I am one.
And then when they do come up and ask you about it, you have to disappoint them by saying, I'm in a happy relationship with a
I am. Sadly, I'm in a happy relationship, so sorry. Maybe in another life.
Yeah. What would you say is your favorite kind of bear?
It is hard to go wrong with Cocaine Bear.
Okay, now, that's a specific bear. I meant kind of bear. Species.
Yeah, I support any bears on cocaine.
So the second a bear gets a little bit of that nose sugar, you're just immediately...
I'm in its corner.
You're in defense of that bear.
Yeah, I'm not in. Yeah, let's clarify. I'm not saying my favorite bear is the cocaine bear. I'm saying my favorite kind of bear is any cocaine bear. As a category, cocaine bears are my favorite bears.
Well, I'm sorry to say there are no cocaine bears in this anime. Then
what the fuck is the point?
I mean, cuteness would be one thing, I suppose.
Okay, cute bear anime. I'm down. I'll take it.
Yeah, so, Rem, this is kind of just a weird show that I've seen in the corner of my Crunchyroll for years now. And I finally was like, you know what? Let's sit down and watch it, see if we can make an episode out of it. What we're going to be watching today, Rem, is simply a anime titled Shirokuma Cafe. Can you translate that?
Big Bear Cafe.
I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I suppose. Shirokuma, or white bear, or polar bear.
Oh, okay. All right. Polar Bear Cafe.
We're watching
Cool.
the Polar Bear Cafe.
Fantastic.
And I'm sure you'd love a in-depth description about Polar Bear Cafe.
It'd be nice.
It's about a polar bear that runs a cafe.
Yeah, you know, I guess the dead pigeon was inside, and what did I expect?
No, genuinely, it's a anime slice of life cafe style thing where it's about this polar bear running a cafe and interacting with animals and humans alike, providing them a place to relax after a busy day of work.
And he gradually realizes that he can't stay in business because of climate change and global warming everywhere, and it's just a rough...
And his friend is a walrus who drives a taxi, and
it's just... Oh, fuck.
But yeah, no, Rem, I wanted something nice, simple, straightforward.
I'll take it, dude.
It's about a polar bear who runs a cafe, and he has some friends. He has a panda who's a friend, a penguin who's a friend, Sasako, who is a human girl that works at the cafe. You know, it's like, and it's just a...
All right, that may be dubious, but I'll accept the rest.
Look, just because a human's involved doesn't mean it's ruined.
I don't trust Japan putting women in cafes, all right? I don't...
What are you trying to say, Rem?
I don't trust them!
You don't trust women in cafes?
It's not the women I don't trust. It's the ones putting them in positions in cafes in Japan.
Well, it's not a maid cafe, if that makes you feel a little better. It's like just a normal cafe that happens to be run by a polar bear.
All right, okay.
Yeah, nice and simple, nice and straightforward. It's from 2012, and hilariously enough, has 50 episodes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was the other outlier that kind of surprised me. And you think, oh, they must be short form then. No, these are full length episodes.
Somewhat baffling.
Yeah, it is truly baffling. I mean, most of the episodes are kind of like split down the middle into like two like vignette style stories anyways.
Sure.
But look, man, I think we should just watch a lovely little polar bear cafe, see if we can find any secrets it's hiding, or if it's, you know, just a lovely way to cool down after watching some truly heinous nonsense.
Hell yeah, let's hop on to the Polar Express and get to those cute bears, baby.
You had to mention the worst train. You had to mention my trauma train. How
Where
could
else
you?
would we see polar bears, Shaun?
In this cafe, I told you.
How else are we going to get to the Polar Bear Cafe if not the Polar Express?
Tokyo is a very walkable city, my guy. Unlike most cities in America, Japan is pretty good on public transport.
Yeah.
All right, so without further ado, let's go straight into it. Let's go watch some Shirokuma Cafe. And we are back after watching the first 3 episodes of Shirokuma Cafe, or the Polar Bear Cafe. And tell me, Rem, was this a nice reprieve from Rent-A-Girlfriend style shenanigans, or are you just sick of bears at this point and would like to say something to our audience?
You know, I thought it was going to be a nice, cozy anime, and then in episode 2, when the big titty waifus come out, you know, they all just start an orgy, and I was like, oh, fuck. Oh,
and there were still bears, too, which would make it...
There were still bears, big titty waifu bears.
Buxom bears aplenty.
No, it's just a pretty cozy show. Episode 1, we get introduced to who is the main character who's not the polar bear. And it's a panda kid. A young panda who's largely just vibing. He's told to get a job. He kind of applies, but has no luck because he'll be like, I'm interested in the job. And they're like, oh, do you have any skills? And he's like, I don't know what this job is.
I would like one job, please.
I would like one job. I have no skills. I sleep a lot.
Honestly, perfect characterization of a panda, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Ends up following a butterfly with a string to the Polar Bear Cafe. I don't know why the butterfly had a string. And I thought maybe it was like a weird reminder system for the polar bear because he undoes the string. But that never comes up. So maybe it was just a butterfly happened to have a string on it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's like a fancy marketing campaign, really. Butterfly on the string marketing. It's like, huh, that's strange. Let's let's follow that butterfly, see where it goes.
So the panda shows up at Polar Bear Cafe, tries to order bamboo. There's no bamboo. The polar bear is interviewing a bunch of animals to work there. They're all bad candidates. They all fucking suck, including Panda. So he hires no one. He's like, nah, this ain't it.
Yep.
Which is a nice little bit of subversion. You expect
Panda would get a job there because,
yeah,
you know,
you're
that's...
like, it all lines up. And even when he's fucking up the interview, you're like, where does an excuse to hire him come from? It doesn't. He doesn't get hired. He sucks.
Yeah.
he's adorable, but like, oh god.
Oh, pandas in general suck. Like, if you know anything about pandas, you know it's like, man, it's amazing they're still around to this day because they are doing their damnedest to go extinct.
It's true. And then a girl shows up and is immediately hired for displaying even a modicum of competence.
Mm-hmm.
Panda ends up applying at the zoo and gets a job as a part-time panda, where all he needs to do is be a panda.
Which, I mean, that's the one thing pandas can do.
Yes, and so he performs for like kids and stuff, and it just exists as a panda, and people love it. And then when he visits the cafe again with some other zoo animals, hey, bamboo has been added to the menu. Just nice, cozy, charming stuff all around. I will say, for such like a chill, cozy show, the intro song feels like it's some uncozy trash that you'd expect like a 2010s comedy Japanese YouTuber would make.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like miscellaneous auto-tune and it doesn't feel particularly deliberate.
Yeah. 100% like an afterthought of making this anime, essentially.
Yeah, it's a weird... The closing song is a bit better, but the opening song is... It does not fit.
No,
it does not fit in any meaningful way.
It was a very common style for when this anime came off to have intros like that. But usually they were attached to shows that were a bit more appropriate.
It'd be like, hey, here's some generic shonen, and here's this generic upbeat song.
Yeah, because this was right at the beginning of the isekai boom, so yeah, like that was the case.
Meanwhile, some random isekai has a chill-ass, cozy panda song.
Mm-hmm. And then you go into it, and there's death and destruction and like all kinds of awful, awful stuff. And like it was just a mix-up at the studio. It's like beans. We gave them the wrong song. Well, too late now.
Yeah. So at this point, each episode is separated into two. So first part of episode 2, it's just the animals at the cafe talking about what different kinds of cafes they would have. A panda cafe, or a penguin cafe, or a llama cafe, etc., etc. In the second part of the episode, we got a cherry blossom viewing party. And Mr. Penguin gets drunk and talks about his crush, and misses out on when things get more festive and into a party. The sloth leaves to the convenience store to grab a few things. By the time he returns, it's nighttime. The one nice little detail I do like is when he returns, and it's like, oh, everybody's gone, which of course. But then Polar Bear shows up still there, and he's like, hey, we can still enjoy. It's all right. And those are the kind of little details. You could have gone for just the basic joke of he shows up and nobody's there. But adding that little extra coziness of like, hey, I'm still here. We can still enjoy it, buddy. That's the type of cozy attention to detail that helps out substantially. Episode 3, Panda is like, hey, Polar Bear, I always visit you at your work. You never visit me at the zoo. Come see. I'm super popular. Everybody loves me. And so they, Polar Bear and Penguin go there. But every time they show up to Panda, Panda is sleeping. Because Panda tried to put on a great show to be super popular to impress his friends, but then his friends were a little bit delayed. And overall, just, miscellaneous silliness. Then, in the second part, it's just zoo animals talking about being zoo animals, and Panda learns how to act natural by just relaxing. And so, I have already covered
the majority of the show, yeah.
I have already covered everything we've watched, and it's been about 5 minutes.
Well, hey, maybe I should have given you more to watch.
I don't think it would have extended the time that much.
No. But, it's a really cute show that had been popping up on and off on my Crunchyroll for years at this point. And I was like, hey, this is a good excuse to finally watch it. Something nice and easy. Help him cool down from the truly awful stuff. And I don't think many people know about this show in general.
I think it's quite charming, quite cute. I will say, I didn't find it to be particularly funny or entertaining. Like, it has a lot of, like, quote-unquote comedy in it. And the comedy adds levity, but it's not...
It's not bust your gut, ha-ha, laugh. It's just like, isn't that
like,
funny?
at no point did I even chuckle, but it does at least add to the lightness of it. I didn't find any of it cringeworthy either. It just kind of, like, exists, right? Here's the deal, right?
Okay.
Here's the deal. I'm not huge into cozy media.
Really?
I can enjoy, like, some good slice of life and stuff, right? But I want the slice of life to be accomplishing a little bit more than being cozy. It can show some just, like, charming moments of deep humanity. It can be very funny, very humorous, right? It can elicit those kinds of things from me. But just, like, establishing a cozy vibe, there's nothing wrong with that. But I suppose I find very little utility in that. It's ideal for just, like, I guess, a background watch.
Yeah, it does feel like the kind of show that you would see, like, you go into, like, a local ramen joint and they just have it up on the screen as background.
Yeah. Yeah, like, if it's just something on to amuse the kiddos or some shit, right? It just happens to be on. And that's its ideal place. And I don't mean that in a particularly disparaging way. I don't think it's a bad show. But I don't think that, like, an active watching experience is going to gain you a lot.
But Rem, there are 50 episodes.
That is perhaps excessive. That's though at the same time, I guess if you're having that kind of mentality of just, like, have it on as background noise, it's just kind of there, fun little panda visuals, then it's okay that there's 50 because, like, it doesn't really matter.
Wait till you hear the dramatic soap opera style ending that this show has lined up for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, once you get to episode
crazy.
50, like, Panda admits his whole situation with adultery.
It turns
Ooh.
out that the Polar Bear Cafe, it's actually a little bit of a Sweeney Todd operation going on.
Yes. I mean, turns out an apex predator running a cafe may or may
Yeah.
not be taking advantage of its of its guests, and one or two times some guests go missing, and man, oh man, a new menu item. Penguin burger, fascinating. Wonder why they call it that. Is it because, like, it's shaped like a penguin? Who can say? Let's find out. That would be the wildest twist to this whole thing. But no, Rem, like, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched about half of it and then watched the final episode for my research because I was like, I think I get the vibe of everything.
Yeah.
And going to the end, the show does just end with, like, a nice little, a nice little picnic with all the characters that we've met. And it's like, oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that sweet? And, like, very amusingly, like, a little, at the very end of the episode, there is, like, just a 1 minute clip of, like, the VAs in the recording booth with, like, little cardboard cutouts of their respective characters. And it's kind of a cute way to just, like, end things off, essentially.
Yeah. If anything, I think my biggest critique of this show, and it's not a critique for, like, what the show is, or rather it's just, like, my opinions about the show. Your mileage may vary, though many would be in the same category. I don't think there's much that'll, like, stick with me.
Mhm.
It doesn't hit you with striking moments or visuals or scenes or comedy bits or moments of humanity, or even, like, insane cuteness. Like, it's cute throughout, especially Panda. A lot of cute stuff, but none of it is like, holy shit, that's cute. It's all just like, yeah, that's cute.
Yeah,
that's charming. Like, it's all the positives are said with, like, a casual shrug, where those things are undeniably true, but not to any meaningful degree that it's gonna stick out. And if anything, I think that's I think it'd be difficult for something like this to become too insanely popular.
Mhm.
At most, it can just find its cozy niche. Which, once again, it's not that it's a bad show. It's just that if you ask me my opinions about it, thank God, at least, like, the premise, Polar Bear Cafe, I'll remember the Polar Bear, the cafe, and then I'll remember the panda. Like, at least the name will do some heavy lifting on that front. But if it's like, oh, what'd you think about that? I was like, I don't know, I remember it being vaguely cute and charming, and yep, that's what it is.
Maybe we just needed to have you watch the whole 50-episode season. And
Yeah, the whole 50 episodes, I think I really would have
Really
radically
changed everything.
It's like, man, that character development.
Yeah, like, this is one of those shows that, like, I have for years. I see, like, it sitting in the background of whatever streaming service, and I'm like, I mean, that seems pleasant. Don't really have a strong motivation to click on it and watch it. Until, I was like, you know what? Why the hell not? This might be the time. And I didn't hate my time with it at all. I think it's just a very fun, pleasant experience. Like, am I going to be raving about it to all my friends? Be like, oh man, best anime of 2012.
I think, if anything, that may also limit it in that there's nothing that it does, like, especially well or remarkably originally. And so, if you're trying to sell this to somebody, right, you can't be like, it has the best blank I've ever seen, or, okay, here's this premise. You hear it and you're like, holy shit. You're like, yeah, it's a charming little anime about animals running a cafe and there's a zoo. It's just cute, I guess. And it's like, that's about all that can be said about it. And while that is a positive review, if you hear that review, your first thought isn't, well, I need to stop
I gotta get
everything.
up on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to stop everything and watch it now. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'll get around to it.
Hey, it took me 10 years, man. So,
Yeah. It's kind of like, if it's there and if you're bored and if you're just like, I don't know, I could use some cute comfort right now, sure.
I mean, while watching it, I was quite literally just playing, like, Binding of Isaac in the background.
Yeah.
And, like, watching it, like, mid, like, runs and such. And I'm just like, man, this is nice and cozy and I'm enjoying my time. This is a great experience. But that could just be my ADHD ass who also likes having multiple things going at the same time. And
I really think that this is peak second monitor or in the background watching. Or alternatively, like, mentally second monitor watching, where it's the only monitor on, but you've had, like, a really stressful day, so you're only half watching it because your brain is so fucking fried. And that still works. That's still,
yeah, like it's giving you the colors and the cute animals doing silly things, and
it doesn't do a lot to earn 100% of your attention, and that's fine. Ultimately, where I put it is like a charming 6 out of 10, right? It doesn't do anything wrong. It's not doing anything wrong. It just, what it's doing right is, it's fine. It's good. It's pleasant. But that's it. That's all. I wish I had stronger opinions about it. It's hard to form strong opinions. I don't think many people will have insanely strong opinions about it unless they're, like, super into pandas.
Which, I mean, to be fair, people are, because let's think
it's true.
Like, why else would we love one of the most useless animals on the face of the planet, right?
And the panda does have many cute moments.
Yeah. Like, it is kind of wild to think that some of, like, as humans, some of our favorite animals as a species tend to be, like, just the worst animals.
Yeah.
Like, the worst at doing what they can to survive. Like, for example, the kakapo comes to mind.
Oh, kakapo, great one.
Love those guys. And kiwis as well.
I mean, it's why... if you search your internet history, it's just a bunch of girl failures and images of that all over.
Okay, you don't need to call me out for my love of girl failures like that, Red. I don't look. We're having a nice, lovely, positive experience. You don't need to.
You're like, God, they're hot, but I have a chance because they're a fuck up. And that's how people feel about cockapos and pandas. You're like, look, they're solid creatures, but they rank themselves lower. They end up ranked lower, and so, you
you kind of want to root for them.
I want to root for them.
Yeah. Where do you stand on the Mola Mola?
Mola cult, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people fucking hate that big dumb guy, and some people love that big dumb guy, and it seems like the internet is perfectly split in half on those guys.
It's a good big dumb guy.
He's a good big dumb guy, and plus he doesn't taste good, so why would you eat him?
Yeah, he's just existing.
Yeah, and like, he's so big that chunks of him are missing, and he just kind of flies.
Yeah, he does. I always just think of, like, the images where they have a fucking bite taken out of them.
Yeah, like a whole ass bite, and
they're just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I need ibuprofen, please.
Yeah, they do not give a shit.
And like the fact that their mouths are permanently open as well.
Yeah.
Like they're just big, dumb, weird animals. Yet we find them charming.
Yep.
And it is wild to think about how we interact with nature and animals and creatures and how we feel about them. But hey, at least those guys aren't endangered, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because nothing wants to eat them, so we're doing all right.
It's like just leave them alone.
Yeah, it's like, how many parasites are in them? Yeah, best not. Best not today at least. But yeah, no, I ultimately I think I'm glad that I watched this show. And if this episode of the podcast turns people on to just like something nice and cozy and in the background to watch and have a good time, who can complain?
Yeah.
Who can have a bad time? And honestly, like, Rem, compared to the stress you went through last week.
Oh, hey, it's a nice way to decompress.
Yeah, like, you don't have a lot to say, but that's kind of a good thing in comparison.
Yeah.
Like, if we started watching it and out of nowhere, you were like, oh man, and then like there was this whole affair with the polar bear and human girl, and it's like, ugh, I don't know how I can parse this really.
I don't know. I think I might vibe with it if like, okay, here's what you do, all right?
Okay.
Keep the show as it. But then in the little post-credit scenes that are usually just like looking forward to the next episode or whatever, right?
Yep.
You have an over-dramatic soap opera. Where it's like semi-canonical scenes.
Okay.
And it's once again just like in 1 minute per episode, you tell this like alternate insane soap opera story.
Uh-huh.
And many people, since they would just skip that, wouldn't even be aware. And meanwhile, a small contingency would be like, I'm just here for the post credits.
Yeah, I come for the 1 minute end scene because I got to get my stories, and my stories may be a minute long, but
I think that could be incredible.
Just like all of the drama that you're skipping in the main episode, hyper condensed into a single minute at the end.
Yeah, and just like true, like every single little 1 minute, it ends in some crazy other twist cliffhanger, right?
Like it suddenly becomes a graphic murder mystery at some point, or
yeah. I would fuck with for 20 minutes, super cozy. For 1 minute,
absolute insanity,
dark fucked soap opera.
Oh, and then the finale is the whole episode is surprisingly dark fucked up, and at the very end, it's 1 minute of coziness.
No, that'd be like an OVA.
Oh, yeah, it's separate. It's not required viewing.
Yeah.
I see. Oh man, but yeah. Shirokuma Cafe. It's a good break from everything, and Lord knows we sometimes need a break from everything.
It's true.
But we have a good idea of what you think of it, Rem. I'm curious to think if you can guess what the weebs think about this one, because you were very far off last week.
It's true.
Farthest off you've been in a long time, so you got a chance to try and recalibrate here, though it's probably not as easy as you think, considering it's a bit of a hyper niche weird show.
Yeah. Oh, God. All right. So here's my thinking. There's very little reason for people to hate this. It's a little bit slice of lifey, which gets a little bit of a demerit on Mal, but it's also, I assume it's like quite niche. I don't think this is one that like broad public is.
I can tell you some of the other anime that were airing at the same time, give you an idea of what people could watch instead.
It's 2012, so like fucking Sword Art.
This season specifically, it was a Kuroko no Basket.
God.
And Fate, the second season of Fate Zero, Kids on the Slope, which you don't know anything about, Hyoko, which you don't know anything about, and man, yeah, I'm just scrolling through the list here, and this year in particular, there is not anything in here that you would recognize aside from the stuff I've already mentioned.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be somewhere in the sevens. I could see it being anywhere from low to high sevens, because like the argument for low sevens, slice of lifey, some people may get bored. It's hard to have too strong of feelings about this. High sevens, it's going to be a more niche viewership. Pandas are cute. Other animals. Maybe at this point a little bit of nostalgia, though I don't think that's too much of a factor. I think I'm going to go with like a 7.7. I was going to say just 7.7, but now I'm going to say 7.77 just
a nice. Jackpot. You think this was a jackpot?
I think it's a jackpot rating, baby.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Though this is another one next to no confidence. Once again, I try to narrow it down within a range with my calibration. With this one, anywhere in the sevens, I'd be like, Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, it doesn't help that we fully knocked you off your calibration last week, so...
It's true. So I'm just trying to... If I'm closer than last week, then I guess that's a win.
Yeah, you gotta re-hone in your device, as it were.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Shirokuma Cafe. Only 25,000 people have reviewed it, Rem.
Yeah, okay.
The nearly 15 years it's existed. So it's like, oh, okay. It is exactly how we described it. It is the perfect background show, and not many people are watching or talking about it. But with those 25,000 ratings, Shirokuma Cafe is sitting nice and pretty at 7.92.
Okay, all right. That'd be higher than anticipated.
Yeah, so generally speaking, most people have like the same opinions that we do. But it's a lot more of the like, man, oh man, this is such a great cool down after a stressful day. I don't need to think much. I get to see some cute animals doing some silly things, paired with like some slice of life human problems. It's like, it's just the perfect low stakes after work stress kind of show. And people fucking love it, man. Like, people who watched it love it. I scrolling through all of the written reviews. You're not seeing many people giving it a 10 out of 10, but there are very few people giving it like a not recommended or a negative review. Like, some people say it's the most boring show they've ever seen, which you've not truly watched.
Yeah.
Like, and giving it like just absurdly low ratings. It is, man, oh man, it is wild how people are choosing this show in particular to say, man, this is a bad show. And the best part is that the reviews are from like a year or two ago. So it's like, what are we doing, man? What are we... You gotta understand what kind of media you're watching before you start getting hypercritical on it. Like, there's no plot. And I'm like, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, everybody who watches this has a positive experience with it. Like, the vast majority of the ratings are in the 7 and 8s, with a couple in the 9s, just because it like hits that sweet cozy spot for them once they get going. And all of the negative reviews are just try hard hypercritical losers. Nothing like us, of course. You know, we are.
Yeah, of course.
We are the most cool,
perfectly grounded and normal opinions over here.
Yeah, none of our opinions have ever been controversial, especially about anime. I'm still reeling from fucking Human Centipede and Spirited Away. That's never gonna leave me, man. That's never gonna leave me. You rated those the same, and that's gonna
basically equivalent experiences for me.
That might be one of your most controversial opinions, I think, ever.
Yeah, probably.
Most people's controversial opinions are like things that delve into the realm of politics. Yours is, man, I rated these two completely different movies identically. One is incredibly beloved and one is not. So.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but hey, look on the bright side. At least we got a nice break. And next week, Rem, we get to go into Pride Month.
Hell yeah, baby.
It's one of our favorite times of year.
Happy Pride, happy Egg Fest.
And it's a perfect
happy
opportunity
Yam Fest
for us to get yelled at by all of our LGBTQ plus audience for one reason or another. I mean, we're two straight guys, straight cis guys on a podcast, so, you know, we're gonna make mistakes. But hey, hopefully you'll at least have a positive experience. And I guess with all that in mind, the final question I do need to ask you, Rem, is there any chance you'd like to watch a little bit more Shirokuma Cafe with me?
Not actively, but if it's on, I won't complain.
Like, if we invite you over for like a board game night and it's on the TV, you're just gonna be like, all right, bears.
Genuinely a solid format for it to be on.
And honestly, that was what you said last time we went to a gay bar as well. Your wife was like, all right, bears.
Just want to find me a cute panda up in this bitch.
Oh, I wonder if that's an actual term. I don't know if it is, but I wonder if it is.
Hey, let us know. And if it's not a term, then make it up.
Yeah, make it up. Send us a message or a review or an email that tells us exactly what a panda is in queer culture, and we will believe you.
Bonus points if there's also like polar bear, grizzly bear, etc.
Yeah, because like we know what a bear is, but like, are there more niche bears? We want to know the niche queer bears. That's what we're here for. But yeah, with that in mind, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed Remington finally getting just a nice, fresh breath of air after a truly stressful week, then please head on over to wherever you get your podcasts and leave us a review. They mean the world to us, and we do read every single one. And if that is still not enough for you, you can head on over to twitch.tv/animeoutofcontext, where myself, Dylan, and Remington occasionally play video games very poorly. I am getting very close to finishing Final Fantasy V, and I am loving it. It is great. And the turnout for those Final Fantasy streams have just been slowly increasing, so thank you so much for that. And if that is still not enough for you, patreon.com/animeoutofcontext, where you gain access to all kinds of lovely bonus material, including the opportunity to be thanked live on the podcast. So, Rem, who we thanking this week?
Well, as always, we would like to send our regards to all of our bland bitch protagonists, as well as our magical girls, who we really appreciate. But moving on, we get to our yandere waifus, who are tossing us in with a couple of polar bears. How cute! Oh, wait. On that list, we have Noctua, Single Nut Double Barrel Triple Pussy, Shaun Show Remington Steel Ball Run or Else, Jujutsu Kaisen is my comfort show, Chuck Burnett, no one told me Cory in the House here doesn't exist anymore. I'm still trying to catch up, plus or minus 200 episodes to go.
Wow.
Shaun, it's crazy, like 200 episodes to go. First of all, it's like, that's 4 years, but then it's like, you're halfway there. Oh my God.
Yeah, people blitz through it, and by God, I love getting emails from people who have just started our show from the beginning, because they're like, hey, I don't know if you're still accepting recommendations, but I want to recommend this, and I like you guys so much.
Wildly fascinating how chronologically our podcast is often consumed.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the format isn't...
Like, it's inherently like you can pick and choose at any point. If you don't vibe with the show that we're presenting, you can very easily. But I assume they just must like us, which is like the highest compliment.
And I guess all of the bullshit inside jokes that I force through, they do present a sort of chronology to it, where if
it's like the Turtle Club era followed by the Bussy era. Like, you know.
Like, if you just jump in, you'll be like, what the fuck is Remington talking about now? Why is he saying all of these things? It's like, I'm probably just layering a bunch of inside jokes that are mostly just for me.
And the worst part is sometimes it's the first time you've made those jokes on the podcast. And people are like, I must have missed something. I gotta go back and watch. And then they get back to that point and they're like, no, I didn't miss anything at all. He's just weird.
That's just my kind of humor. Shaun, you might as well tell us the racist and or sexist reason you're single, otherwise we will keep guessing.
Oh my God! I could get the real reason why I'm probably still single, but I don't think that's going to come across too cleanly. It's not very interesting. It's just sad.
Oh, Gripin! Crypt update. We got distracted. 3 hours, 0 out of 61 achievements. Little bitch boy Remington says what? What? Rem, have you read Paradise Lost? If so, could you offer a tangent as to why it's good or bad? Tech Turtle, the wheel is rolling towards a Mirai Nikki revisit. We want more Umaru-chan, yet he has nothing to say boosts your relationship to continue. Isekai is a junk lost in Sean's Pringle can foreskin. I fight sperm to avoid pregnancies.
What? That was a lot.
Oh man. I don't even know how to parse that. Shaun is just Remington's B-side. Free of Rent-A-Girlfriend, but not the author's other Oops All Sister harem anime. Revolutionary Girl Lieutenant for Pride Month or Crimus. A grimoire that makes you last longer by 6.8%. Red Pill Rollins versus the Haliban in a basketball 1v1 when. Remington and Shaun are my favorite closeted Mormon couple.
There's so much wrong with that. And
wait, so one question. Are we Mormon but like closeted as a couple, or are we a couple but we're closeted Mormons?
There's layers there, right?
Yeah. I'm halfway through my pregnancy. Calderius, Ryan Moody, week 50 of using my Patreon name to request code Geese. Sparsy, sentenced to be a podcast host. What does Goon got to do with it? I didn't know you were a songwriter, Shaun. Just look at the lyrics of The Bitch Came Back by Theory of Deadman, classic Red Pill. Dylan's voice makes me come, Jake Dent, Wolfire56, Leonard98, Lucky Stars, the King of Moe. Shaun, please put Rem in a jar. I'm getting bored of Judy. Start an April Fool's episode right now. Can you imagine?
Mid Patreon read.
Mid Patreon read. Like, people are like, why is the episode only half over and he's doing the Patreon readings? What the hell? It would be funny. It would be funny.
I
it
would
also
be horrified.
It would be a bad episode. It'd be a funny bit that ruins like 2 episodes of content.
I'm still reeling from the time you just abandoned me during the Patreon reads.
I'm a man of my word. What can I say? I can't believe I made an account for this. Wes Kane, Show Rem DMC 2025 or You're the Big Gay, Bento Kato, Jebbles, Jort Pebbles, many in one Jort, not a Jort for each pebble. Remington is right. Red Pill Rollins yearns for the war. This week's identity pitch. The Great gapes me after getting a Switch 2 from that one guy. Excuse me, that lolly is at least 500 years old, Shaun. Writing a book, and to flesh out my characters, I did a mock interview where I had them answer in character voice anime should try. CEO, Sarah from the Shark Plushie, Aisha Gudgy, Blarf, Macaroni Uchiha, Daniel Wright. The Danish Viking will conquer the world with runners or as my navigator. Shaun ruined my happy sugar life when he double-barreled up to the bar and used geese to order the one-nut surprise with extra fuck.
There's layers to that.
There's just a lot going on. Super Zoo, Erica McCorkle. Rem, what do you think of Magic the Gathering? Link Joke Girl. Sean wants to give Spoon Man a thank and yank. Rem uses the drums of liberation to free all weeps from bad anime. I want a Marvel movie starring Shaun as Spider-Man and Remington as Big Wheel. Shamalama Hamalanathon Stinky. Daddy Rem, tell me a bedtime story about Shaun's nut. Turban. We need a separate podcast just to hear Remington's terrible movie opinions. Stacy's mom. Amazing Muffin. Watching Requiem for Spoon Man at 0.5 speed. King Rich Rocks. Pro Tips Out of Context has run out of things to post. Titan CNH. The Susanator. Brockhart for Geodudes. She code on my geese till I lelouch of the rebellion. Yandere Neko. Anime. One time, Miska didn't realize she'd been isekai'd for weeks. The only thing different was the orcas all had Australian accents. Hazel asks if she can love yams even if she's bi. Of course. Big tent yams. Fern the Fern. G bottom AK bear chap. Shaun, have you ever wondered how many dictators you would jerk off to completion for world peace?
What?
I mean, if your answer is any less than all of them, then I think you're an awful person.
Like, if that's all it takes for world peace.
And don't get me wrong, like a lot of them are old, so it's gonna be work. It's gonna be work. But
I mean, there are pills for that.
yeah, it's world peace.
Like, it's gonna suck. I gotta hate every second of it. But like, if that is genuinely all it takes for world peace, like, I'll, 2 at a time.
I'm just imagining
I'm
just imagining the interviews. You accomplished world peace. How'd you do that? I'd prefer to talk about the results rather than the journey.
Nah.
I think it's much more important to just focus on the peace that exists now than how we got here. Rem doesn't completely hate my favorite shows. If I had a gun with 2 bullets and was in a room with Reagan, Trump, and Red Pill Rollins would suck both of them off. For world peace, now we get it! For world peace!
Hey, it's not sucking off. Just hand stuff. Like, look. We've established. I don't need to get too into it. I just need the mechanical motions, all right?
Yeah.
Just...
have you considered arson? Cheese Monkey, Jax, Fender Foxhole, Professor Fox, Jam Hands, Shaun, Armpit Kink Rollins, Farmer Weeb had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he had some Code Goose, E-I-E-I-O, with a Code Goose here and a Code Goose there. FYI, there's a Banana card game and expansions. And Cassidy. Now we move on to the Boy Wizard tier. Tell them what they're going to get this week, Shaun.
Bears.
All right. On that list we have Triangle Warlock.
They can have the giant panda.
Dominite Trigun, Red Pill Even Rem.
Spectacled bear.
Rem, what is your opinion on Iron Lung?
Sun bear.
Rem is now Fooly and or Cooley.
Sloth bear.
Umbrasite.
American black bear.
Big Rare Kimiko thinks Hioka will make Rem say Watashi Kini and Arimasu.
Asian black bear.
That Mouse Girl.
Brown bear.
Truckun Operator number 42.
Polar bear.
Sporadic Silver.
I've run out of bears.
That didn't take very long at all.
No, I thought there were more bears. That is all the bears. Yeah, it turns out bears not as many as you'd think. All right, I'm gonna pivot to bear characters as well.
Okay.
List of famous bears. I genuinely thought there were more bears. I really did.
So what does Sporadic Silver get?
They can have Baloo from Jungle Book.
Sam K is here to remind you of the secret third option.
The amount of famous bears that are just called Bear is very funny. So yeah, you can have Bear from Masha and the Bear.
Roscoe.
Bears from Sing. Sorry.
Harvard 271.
Benjamin Ben Bear from The Secret World of Benjamin Bear.
Chris Thorstad wants Rem Daddy to take the wheel.
Bikini Bear from Steven.
Spoonman the Aristocrat is here for Party Quirks.
Bipolar Bear from Queer Duck.
Power Cells WWE question of the month. Which pay-per-view do you look forward to the most? My answer is the Royal Rumble.
Bobo the Bear from The Simpsons.
The Wheel of Caw keeps turning.
Boo Boo from Yogi Bear.
Beethoven 1201.
Yogi Bear.
Umtums.
Let's go with the Disco Bear from Happy Tree Friends.
Silent secondary.
Let's go with Fozzie Bear from
Miguel
Muppets.
Delion.
Grizzly from Shirokuma Cafe.
And Allfather 413.
And Hey Bye from Avatar.
And now we move on to the inappropriate Joey Wheeler tier, where Shaun as Joey Wheeler will give you a themed cafe that you will own, and I will interpret that theme and tell you what makes it special. On that list we have, follow Anime Out of Context on Blue Sky, week 54 of Request Code Goose. Listen to the people, Shaun, you bunny chaser. Oobow.
Bunny Chaser? Alright, genuinely, Bunny Chaser made what I was supposed to do fly completely out of my head. What am I giving?
They're gonna have a themed cafe to own, and I'm gonna then say, I'm gonna interpret that theme and say what's special about it.
Okay. Just give them the theme. Alright, the theme of your cafe is gonna be time travel.
Time travel! And so, the lovely thing about this cafe, first of all, you are going to have, different booths will each have a different sort of, timey theme. You'll have different beverages from different times. And also, depending on how far in the past they are, you also get to ignore food, health, and safety standards. So that's fun. Next up we got, Shaun, rearrange my guts with your meat stick and call me your good girl.
That is surprisingly more straightforward than I was expecting. Yeah. The theme of your cafe is gonna be, I guess, Demons of Lust. That sounds appropriate.
Alright, so this is an all-you-can-eat buffet, but, it's a buffet, but it's all you can eat before you nut. And so there are succubi on standby. You can have as much food as you want. As soon as you nut, you're out of there, alright? You're fucking out of there!
Do the succubi take your soul at the end? Or is this just, or do they have, limits? Or...
it depends on the package you order.
A lot depends on the package, Rem.
Hey! Then last but not least, we have Ashley Madison. Shaun, you dirty dog, smirk emoji.
Yeah. Your theme is gonna be, it's topical. You're gonna have a Backrooms liminal space theme cafe.
And that one is one that has a revolving door to get in, but as they revolve in, it hits a trap door. They sink down into a Backrooms themed dungeon, which is an escape room with no clues. And if they find their way out, then they get a voucher for free food and beverages. And if they don't, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in. If you want to reach out for a comment, question, feedback, or recommendation, you can send an email over onto animeoutofcontext@gmail.com.
Once again, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. We love and appreciate you all very, very much. And as always, don't fuck your sister.
Do 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 do.
What would you say is your favorite kind of bear?
It is hard to go wrong with horny bear.
I am the druid Halsin. Daddy Halsin, they call me. That look in your eyes, I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right?
I'm horny.
You're infected, aren't you? But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you.
Oh man, I'm so horny I can't breathe. Oh no.
I can't cure you, but that doesn't mean I can't help. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills.
All right, Shaun, are you happy, sad, angry, or cuddly?
I'm horny.
You horn dog! You horny boy!
Come join me in your own time, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Oh, should I fuck a bear? Fuck yeah, brother.
Oh.